Let's get it. How much time do I got? So, trending characters, trending music, and storytelling. These are the three things that I saw align with the world's value with my own. I got my clickbait thumbnail, I got my cinema intro, a bounce and PNG tuber, and I got my 15 seconds short of pure Yuri angst cinema. Now I can talk about my little process. So I was thinking, I want to make stuff. I want to make a story. I want to draw it. I want there to be music. How do I do this? When you say all that stuff, you think I'm an anime, but I'm not trying to animate. That's too much. So I went and searched for what could satisfy what I'm looking for, and I found fartbuckle cinema. It evokes emotion, uses trending music, song that Don Glover dropped that weekend. It's drawn well, minimalistic, tells a story, leaves you with something to think about, peak. So I went and studied it. Basically had 7 panels, and they used a 14-second clip of the song, and every 2 seconds about, they switched panels. I ended up storyboarding 8 panels or 9 panels, but then as I went through the process, I definitely cut out a lot of that. As you can see, I simplified it so much because I went frame by frame, matched it up with the beats of the song. But once I got into the actual editing, which I drew for 7.5 hours and I only edited for 30 minutes. And I think I only had to edit for 30 minutes because I was so vigilant in how I wanted to splice it up. I thought of how I was going to progress the story in my head. So even though I storyboarded way too specifically, it ended up being very helpful. Even though I spent those 30 minutes completely changing where I wanted each of the frames to be, it still followed the same vibe. So you can see I went through the different lore videos for the character and took a bunch of references. At first, I was making it way more difficult for myself. As I went along with the process, I definitely simplified it as much as I could. I mean, 8 hours is a long time to just straight draw in one day. But I also think that when you're doing something like that, obviously it's so much better to be as efficient as possible. I could have gave off the same story and it could have taken like 16 hours. It would have evoked the same emotion and said the same things. So these are the references I took. I ended up taking way more from the videos as I previously thought I would. As you can see, I took this reference at first and I really liked the emotion that it gave off, how it was simplistic. But I got into drawing it and I realized that if I were to draw it in this style, I'd have to do a complete study on it. We're talking, I don't know how many hours, but I'd have to study that art style specifically. So scrap that. And then I just went by the video reference. And then the next one, video reference. She opens her eyes, video reference from the lore videos. Then I was going to reference the girl from that GIF looking up until I realized, oh, I could just use the video reference. That's exactly the story I'm trying to write. So I'll just use that as reference because it's way easier. I literally just have to draw the eyes and it says the exact same thing, just way more efficient. Then I have a reference from Hughes, goated artist. Perspective is pretty hard, so this was definitely one of the more challenging parts of the drawing that I did. At first was referencing the in-game character model until I realized, oh my god, it's making her hair look way too poofy and it's giving off an entirely different vibe, even though I'm referencing the character. But then I went and grabbed the fan art, and that hair's reference was able to evoke the emotion of the character. She's definitely like smug and a little bit of a goober. Then I used the reference from the video. The idea that I had first was to end off the video with a very beautiful drawing, like rainbow drawing, and it definitely would have elevated, but I was already 8 hours in and I said, oh my god, you know what, if I'm to tell the story that I want to tell with this little short video, I can just take the animation that they made. So that's what I did, and now you can see the finished product. I think I like when it rains. You told me to go to the light. There it is. Oh, I just got Trivy. That's right. Duh. So 5 in. Let's just get her. I got E6 for sure. I'm skipping 20, aka 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Early 40, 45. That's all I like to see. Honestly, that's some of my best luck. Even if I get her or not, it's some of my best luck in a while. Well. There's no way, bro. I honestly don't believe it, dude. Tell me her E2's broken, please. Oh my god, wait, E2. Oh no, E2 is really strong. Oh my god. Hold on, Guoba? Guoba.
Castorice will also advance her action by 100%,
Oh my god.
which means
That's true. I'm talking about E2SEO Eidolon. Oh, bro. Please. I'm winning the lottery right now. Even if I don't get it. Bro, this is so lucky. Please. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a new character though. I do not have him. That's hype. This one's it right here. Oh, I wasn't lying. Glorious. It's 75%. Oh, I hope I get it. All right, let's get it. 75%. All right, 10, 20. 50. All right, it's 60. I told you 70, 70. Oh, all right, let's pray. Please, please. Oh my god. I feel like I just won the lottery. And they had like so much going on, so I'm playing and I'm drawing. I really wanted to just draw the character and I was only gonna get her one time, but then I got so lucky. Now I got a billion of her. With that, that concludes my first long video. I'm in a good career, I'm gonna be a dietitian. So I have a little bit more creative freedom, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna fall off without ever getting on. So expect more, and may you also win the lottery.